I just got Cinema Grade Pro plugin for Adobe Premiere Pro, and we're going to be color grading some footage from a music video I produced and edited, Neighborhood by Caleb McLaughlin. This video is actually shot by the legendary Frank Palladino and originally color graded by the brilliant Brennan Curfeys. So we're actually taking a second stab at an already colored video. For people that are new to video production and even seasoned people like me, color correction can kind of seem like an overwhelming task. It's pretty complicated. You got scopes everywhere. For me, what I need out of color correction is just ease and speed, just to get you a quick professional look. And from my short time using Cinema Grade, I really think it does do that. The installation process is really simple. Once you buy it, you get a download link and they give you a key. And once that's activated, the next time you open Premiere, it's going to be right in there. Now that we have Cinema Grade installed, we're going to bring it up in the effects panel, highlight our entire sequence, and drop Cinema Grade on there. Then all you got to do is select one of the clips, go up in the control panel, and hit Open Controls. Now we're here in Cinema Grade, and you'll see that they have the 3 steps going from left to right in the grading process. You got your base correction, shot matching, and final grading. What I'm going to do for this is apply a LUT here at the beginning just to figure out the look that I'm going for. For me personally, as I'm making these base corrections, I kind of like to have an idea of what the final end result is going to look like anyways. So you go over here to the left and this menu will come up, the color management, and I'm going to try out this Azrael 93. It was kind of a cool winter day anyways, so I think this matches the mood of the video pretty well. So in your base correction, so you have these panels up here that control your exposure, your saturation, your color temperature, all your base corrections. With these tools, it makes it simple and you can just use your mouse. Say I want to adjust the exposure here a little bit. As you can see, the levels are kind of hitting over 100, so we want to bring that down a little bit. All you got to do is click on the frame and drag down. That'll bring your exposure down, and vice versa. You drag it up and it brings it up. So I'm going to set mine right below 100 there. I'd like it to be a little bit more warm, so I can change the color temperature here. I'm going to make it warmer as I scroll up and cooler as I scroll down. So I want it to just be a tad warmer. If you'd rather not use those controls, over here on the right is this little arrow, and that brings out your traditional base correction methods with the bars. So you're scrolling left to right. So just for speed, we're going to roll with this. I'm kind of digging it. So the next step here is shot matching. Now with this video, it's all in the same time of day, all in the same place, which makes this a little bit easier for us. And it was 2 cameras, but they were both shooting in C-Log. I should be able to match every single one of these shots. Now the way you group this footage is you select what group you want it to be. You have different options down here. You can add more. So it labels it by color. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select this hero shot, the one that we just adjusted in the base correction menu, and I'm going to add a few more clips. I'm not going to kill y'all and add the full thing. And now we have a grouping, and what we're going to do is try and match those shots up. You go up here to this matching shots box right here, and this copy correction button right here, it'll give you the option of only applying some of the changes to the grouping. We're going to apply all of these to the group. You want to just do it to individual clips and go through it that way, you can do it as well. But we're going to see what Cinema Grade can do for us here and how accurately it gets in all the shots. So let's check it out. We have our scopes down here. We have the source, the target, and then a vector scope comparison. And if your shots are appropriately matched, the vectors should align right on top of each other like they do in this shot. But as with any project, all the exposures are not going to be the same. So you're going to have to make minor adjustments, and the good thing about Cinema Grade is you can do it right here in this shot matching menu. So I'm going to need to brighten this one up a tad to make sure that it matches our hero shot. So just like we did with the base corrections, I'm going to go up to the top left right here. I'm going to select exposure. I'm going to click and drag on this, and now you can see we can get our target scopes right up to where they match the source. And now you can see in the vector scope comparison that our values are laying right on top of each other. So that's a pretty well matched shot. But as you can see, it did a pretty fantastic job of matching up everything to where the looks are the same. This one's a pretty dark shot, so I'll bring that guy up a tad. Yeah. So As you can tell, I'm really only making exposure adjustments here, but other than that, it's a really good matching. This shot is extremely bright, different than the other ones, but we'll bring that down a touch. I think it's a bit warm. That was a different time of day, so let's give it a little more blue. Like I said, since this video is only one grouping, I could theoretically just go and drag this along all 69 of the shots in this video and go through and make the adjustments as quickly as that. Then you go to your final grading menu here. And as you can see, when I pull my mouse down, it's going to show all the shots here in the actual timeline. And to bring these color corrected changes into Premiere, all we're going to do is hit apply. All grades, not the one that I just have selected right here. And it is going to apply those changes directly in my Premiere timeline. And from there I can export or do whatever. Obviously that's a pretty quick and base level overview of Cinemagrade. If you're new to video production and color correction, this is a great way for you to learn and get more comfortable with applying color grades to your video. It was super easy to install. Within minutes I was into the program and using it, and it didn't take me very long to get a base level understanding of it. I could see myself using this in my vlog series because we put out a lot of content rapidly. And when using C-Log footage, Cinemagrade makes it so easy to apply LUTs and adjust them to your liking. Even if you weren't using LUTs, the base correction step that they have in Cinemagrade makes it so easy to just make quick adjustments, quick fixes on your footage, and really accurately. Using the Cinemagrade Pro plugin with Premiere is seamless, so if you want to make additional secondary color corrections or do any type of keying, it's really easy. As you can see, I'm doing this just on a MacBook Pro laptop that's not even plugged in right now, and it didn't bog down my computer whatsoever. The Cinemagrade Pro plugin was great for what I was doing here. That was just one location at the same time of day, 2 cameras at C-Log. It was extremely fast, but I could also see if I was on a more complex project how Cinemagrade would make it a lot easier. The grouping and the shot matching is just next level, and it drastically reduces the amount of time that I would spend color matching if I were just to use the Lumetri color options in Premiere Pro. So all in all, if you're a prosumer, I would say this is a great tool to build your confidence in color correcting and also give your projects a professional look with minimal effort. And for someone who's more seasoned in video production, I think it's a great tool in your toolbox to just more efficiently do color correcting and with less headaches.